Hello guys, welcome to Daddy Share Space and welcome to my channel. So today I'm coming to you with an unboxing of this Fortress 6-gallon ultra quiet compressor. Just a small backstory. I do have a central pneumatic, I think it's called, Harbor Freight 26-gallon compressor in the shop. However, it is very loud and I tried to get a smaller compressor, the M18 fuel battery powered compressor, to give me a smaller alternative so that I would be able to use compressor like capabilities without having all of the noise. Unfortunately, the M18 fuel compressor started leaking, and fortunately it was within the return window, so I went ahead and returned that compressor. One day I was perusing on Harbor Freight's site and I came across this ultra quiet compressor. And actually, let me back up. I think I Googled about quiet compressors and I ended up coming across this particular brand of quiet compressor. Harbor Freight obviously is known for being a little bit cost conscious, if you will. And so this particular product here, I bought it for full price, $229. However, I did add the warranty, which would have added another 65 bucks to it. So coming out the gate at about $280, $290, but roughly $300 with tax. It's allegedly 80% quieter. I think it runs around 60 to 69 dB as far as on the sound rating. My bigger compressor is closer to like 90 to 100, so that's a significant drop. This is an oil-free compressor versus the bigger one that I have. It's got 150 psi. I believe my bigger one has 175, allegedly 2 times the life. It is a 6-gallon as opposed to a 26-gallon or 21-gallon. I'm not sure what that is, 21, 26-gallon over there. I'm hoping that this one works for all of my personal shop needs. It may not, but if it does, the benefit will be that I can get rid of that bigger compressor. Now, if this one doesn't cover all the needs that I have in the shop, then what I'll end up doing is getting the larger version of this ultra quiet compressor, which runs about $399, and then getting rid of the big older one that I have. This particular box seems like it has some extra tape on the top, so there is a chance that this may have been purchased and returned. The other box that they had on the shelf looked like that as well. So we'll see if everything pans out. It says 66 dB as far as the sound. It's 2.7 SCFM at 90 psi and 150 psi max. And again, it's a 6-gallon compressor. Let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, so you can get a look at the inside of what it looks like there. You can see that. I'll just pull it out like this. We've got our directions and such here. We can see the compressor. Let's get the box out of the way. Alright, move the rest of the packing. So, it's a nice size compressor. It's not super large, but it's also not tiny. I believe I had a smaller red Harbor Freight compressor that I ended up having to get rid of because it just stopped working all around, and I believe that was a 3-gallon. So this is double that. As I said before, I do hope that this actually will give me the ability to do everything that I would like to do with this particular compressor. One of the things that I like specifically about this compressor is it has 2 couplers here, so you can attach 2 different air hoses, which is pretty cool. So there's one here on the front, and then if you go to the side, there's another one back here. You've got your on-off switch right here on the back here. Right here we have the filter for the device here, and it says clean air filter regularly or it voids the warranty. So here we have our power cord, just a typical cord. Let me see how long it is. Okay, so this is a 4 foot by 8 foot table, so you can see the extension of the power cord there. Taking a closer look at the device, you've got your dial regulator here, you've got all your gauges. Let's see if I can read the front here. So you've got, obviously open, close. Let's see here. So close the air valve. So the air valve for this particular device, according to the diagram here, is right here on the base. Let me see if I can get another angle of that. So right here we have the air valve, and right now it is in, yes, that's the open position there, and then the closed position, so you can start to fill it up with air. Back here on the top, right here, we have the pull pin to be able to release air from the tank if you need to. So again, this is the ultra quiet air compressor from Harbor Freight. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see how well it does. Now it is 823, so if it's too loud, I'll just go ahead and turn it off, but we'll see how it does. So first and foremost, let me just say I'm very impressed with the sound on this particular compressor. I would have no problem running this in the night if I needed to. And I feel like an air compressor is a very useful tool in the shop and or around the house, because I like to use it for cleanup for sure. Using a shop vac is nice for vacuuming surfaces, obviously a broom for sweeping things up. But sometimes you need to get down in certain areas to blow sawdust out or to blow things out. And this is going to be a very nice option without the excessive noise. All right, so right now the sound decibels in the room is up to about 67 with me talking. Now if I just be quiet, the sound's about 36 to 40. So let's go ahead and cut on the compressor and see how loud this gets. So if you look back here in this section, right about here, there's like stuck on sawdust and stuff. I'm not sure if it'll come off on the first pass with the air, but obviously the sawdust that's on the top here, the surface stuff, can be just vacuumed away. But when you get in closer to this stuff back here, you either need to use some kind of cloth to wipe it off, but if you catch it fast enough before it, kind of dries or whatever, you can just blow it off. So that works out a lot better. I've always used my compressor to help me clean up the shop, but I hadn't been using it as much because of how loud my previous compressor was. With this compressor, I hope to be able to use it on a more regular basis. We'll just have to see how long it lasts. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Take care.